We two have run about the slopes and picked the daisies fine, but we've wandered many a weary foot since old Lang Syne. For old Lang Syne, my dear, for old Lang Syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old Lang Syne. Oh, we'll take a cup of kindness yet. Yeah. Oh, that's some really good kindness. Have you noticed that the people who are the first to tell people to be kind are usually the biggest bullies? I know. It's like, be kind or else. I know. I always feel kind of threatened when they're like, be kind. Oh, all right. I'm feeling kind of weird. I'm feeling like Kaya. Are you really? Yeah. BOOZHOO, Kaya, welcome back to the show. Welcome back to BOOZHOO. Wait, where's our soundtrack? Welcome back to BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language, huh, sweetie? That's right, baby. And culture. My name is NANABOOZHOO. Over here. Get out of here. The lovely and talented Natasha. Ikadon BOOZHOO ni Winnie Mushane. Say hello, my sweetheart. Hello, my sweetheart. Oh, what? Gee, look who's here, Natasha. What's that? It's the rock star cartoonist, Michael Lyons. Well, hi, Michael Lyons. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Lyons. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the show. And today... Hey, Jesse Rabbit's here too, sweetie. No way, cool. BOOZHOO, Jesse. BOOZHOO, Jessica Wabooz. This Christmas Eve, we're going to have a very special live stream Christmas Eve party. I said, what you're calling it? I don't know. We're going to hang around, talk about Christmas on Christmas Eve. But it'll be at 8 o'clock, December 24th. You know, of course. Yeah. Obviously. We were talking to Jesse yesterday, or it was this morning, I guess. Jessica, how come you were up at 2:30 in the morning? Or 3:30 or whatever. She was up just in the middle of the night. She was probably just got home. Were you out partying last night? Maybe she was out. Maybe she's a cat burglar. You think Jessica Wabooz is a cat burglar? I bet you she was out, stealing jewels out of the cat burglar. I don't think Jessica Wabooz is a cat burglar. You never know. Does she want a silver star? Well, we got to get Kaya a gold star for being first. All right, gold star for Kaya. And Jesse Wabooz gets a silver star. Who's in third? Wissany. Oh, no way. BOOZHOO, Wissany. BOOZHOO, Wissany. Welcome back to the show. Mino Giga Jabe. Good morning. Let's get a gold star for Wissany coming in third. All right. Gakina Awiya. How do you do the thing that you do? Jessica says she was sick. Oh, I'm so sorry. Jessie was sick. Well, get better soon. Get well soon. Did we have a get well soon song? I don't think there is a get well soon song. There really isn't. Here's a song. Don't want to wait till you know me better. What? I don't know. Okay, now we're talking. Lick it up. it up, lick it up.
Let's just be glad for our time together.
Lick it up, lick it up.
Life's something sweet you can't buy with money.
Lick it up, lick it up.
It's all you need, believe me, honey. It ain't a crime to be good to yourself.
Lick it up, lick it up. Oh, whoa.
It's only right now.
Lick it up, lick it up. Oh, whoa.
Don't wanna wait for an invitation.
Lick it up, lick it up.
You gotta live like I'm on vacation.
Lick it up, lick it up.
There's something sweet that you can't buy with money.
Lick it up,
Money, money.
lick it up.
It's all you need, believe me, honey. It ain't a crime to be good to yourself.
Lick it up, lick it up. Oh, whoa.
It's only right now.
Lick it up, lick it up. Oh, whoa.
Come on, come on.
Lick it up, lick it up.
It's only right now.
It's only right now.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Ooh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Lick it up.
Lick it up. Oh, whoa. It's only right now. Lick it up, lick it up. Oh, whoa. Come on, come on. Lick it up, lick it up. Oh, whoa.
Come on, come on.
Lick it up, lick it up. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Lick it up.
All right.
All right.
Lick It Up by Paul Stanley of Kiss. Hey everybody, how you doing? Oh, we're doing great. How are you, Paul? Oh, you know, not too bad. Just rocking and rolling all night, partying every day. Yeah. Paul Stanley, you guys. So, yeah, lick it up, sweetie. In honor of Hanukkah. Happy Hanukkah, everybody. Oh, is it Hanukkah? Yeah, last night started the 12 days of Hanukkah. Is that right? I have no idea. I don't know anything about Hanukkah. I just noticed it on the calendar, and I think it's a Jewish thing. Yeah, it's definitely a Jewish holiday. And Kiss is a Jewish band. Yep. So, Merry Kissmas and Happy Hanukkah from our family to... Oh, but anyway, as I was saying, we're going to have our special at 8 o'clock Christmas Eve. Yep. And then we'll have a New Year's Eve party. Have we committed to doing this at real time, 11 to midnight? Why don't we pre-tape something and then just play it like it's live, but we can go to bed at 11? Yeah, that would be funny. But that would be dishonest. Yeah, we can't do that. So yeah, let's do it. Okay. And then we're going to have a New Year's Eve party. Live stream, real time. We'll send off 2022. We never really knew you. New Year's Eve bash here at the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. If you got nothing better to do, then neither do we. Don't go out trying to drive on the roads on New Year's Eve. Everybody will be drunk, number one. Yeah, no kidding. So, oh no, I only had a couple of glasses of champagne, officer. Don't risk it. Just stay home. Come hang out with us on YouTube. And Natasha and I will play some songs. Maybe Michael will bring his guitar. I could bring my guitar. And we'll have a little New Year's Eve party. I think it's time for the world to come together. Come together as one. There's a choice we're making. Oh no, you're not singing We Are the World, are we? We're saving our own lives. It's true, we make a brighter day. Just you and me. Don't you mean you and I? You and I would actually, rhyme, but you and me is grammatically correct. That is, isn't it? Mm-hmm. I hate that song. I know you do. I don't know, I've turned into an old man who hates rock stars. What do you mean you hate rock stars? Well, not you, Paul. But like, anybody who gets on a stage and is like, hey, do they know it's Christmas time at all? Yeah, well, do you, Bono? Bah humbug, I say. Bah humbug. On this, Ishwa Anime. Yeah, that's right. Anime. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Anime Geisha Good. After prayer or Monday, as we like to call it in the Ojibwe language. Yeah. I think we should take a minute to reflect on how far we've come. I feel like we've come too far to turn back now, sweetie. You think so? Yep. We've gone beyond a point of no return. How long? What? How long? I beg your pardon. How long to the point of no return? No return. That's right. What's that, Kansas? Yep. I heard the man saying something. Da da da, that pays you well. And the da na 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 turned so dark they. Yeah, whatever happened to those guys? They all died of old age. They all died of old. Yeah, whatever happened to Kansas? Natural aging and then death. That was a song from the early 1970s. I know, but the 70s was a great time for music. I know. It was a great time for music, movies, not hairstyles. No, the 80s had it all over on hairstyles. Yeah. 70s had the music and the movies, all the great bands came out in the 70s. The great classic songs. And then the movies, like Rocky and Godfather and what have you. Those are all 70s movies, man. But the 80s, we had the best hair. You think so? Yep. Especially women. Women had huge curly hair with hairspray. Women in 80s hair bands had great hair in the 80s. Everybody in the 70s had like greasy hair. You know what I'm saying, Cliff? Oh, is Cliff here? Cliff Bergeron. Bonjour, Cliff. He loves the podcast, sweetie. Oh, awesome. Miigwech. Well. Anin, Buck. How is the weather? How's the weather, sweetie? It's cold outside. It's really cold today. Would you say that Gitchi Gisana Nungum? I would indeed. You would indeed. Yep. It is very cold today. What is it, like 3 below or something? Yeah, it's actually 3 above. Oh, good. I think it's supposed to get like 10 below tonight or something. Yeah, all week. It's like, high of 1 degree. Yep. Welcome to Minnesota winter, everybody. I think the 21st is the first day of Baboon. Oh, yeah. First day of winter. I wish somebody had told the weather that winter wasn't until Wednesday. Yeah. Apparently, Mother Nature thinks it's already winter. Yeah. Gitchi means great, or anything that's really. Gisana means it's cold. The temperature is cold. If you want to say, I'm cold, you'd say, nin gikaj. Brr, nin gikaj. I'm cold. But when you say it's cold, you say, Gitchi, gisana, nungum. Gabe nungum. All today, all day. Yep. I like that. Gabe. Gabe kona. Yeah, Gabe kona. Anybody from little town called LaPorte, Minnesota out there? Any La Puerto Ricans in the audience? I grew up in a little place called La Puerto Rico, or LaPorte. LaPorte, Minnesota. And on a lake called Gabecona, or Cabacona, as English speakers have decided to butcher it. Well, it's also how they spelled it everywhere. Yeah, for some reason they spelled Gabecona with a K, Cabacona Lake. Cabacona Lake is a big old lake, freshwater lake, of course. No, it's a saltwater lake. Yeah. But Cabacona Lake is a big old, it's got a lot of walleye and northern stream-fed lake. That's what I meant. Stream-fed. Spring-fed. Yeah, spring-fed. And there's a river. The Cabacona River goes into it. Does Cabacona River go in it, or does it come out of it? Good question. Yeah, I think it comes out of it, yeah. I'm trying to remember like which way the little stream runs from the lake. And I think it goes away from the lake. So yeah, Cabacona Lake feeds into Cabacona Creek. And then that goes into wherever, eventually the Mississippi. But it means, people always said, oh, it means end of the trail. And they'd show a picture of that old Indian on the, that skinny Indian on the skinny horse, you know. They're both, the heads are down. They're like, oh, crap, we're finally here. We're at the end of the trail. We're both going to die. Yeah. But it actually means, like, the whole extent to the finish of the trail. Gabe Kona. Kona means trail. Anyway, people from LaPorte will really appreciate, because everybody goes like, what does Cabacona mean? I tried to look it up online. They don't even have any, you know. Like, no, it's supposed to be spelled with a G. Gabe Gona. Kona. Yeah, Gabe Kona. And these have been some of your Ojibwe words and phrases of the day. To learn more about Ojibwe language and culture, build a time machine. Go back in time. I don't know what to tell you. Hey, sweetie. Yeah? You want to take a call? Line 2? Yep, line 2. Hello, caller. Welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hello, Nanaboozhoo. It's me, Donald J. Trump.
Hello, Donald. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm tremendous. I'm actually doing better than ever. I was the president once, and I will be the president again.
Okay.
I was calling, I'm hoping to get your endorsement for president of these United States.
I don't know. I don't want to get all political on my show anymore. Sean Penn called in the other day and he told me I'm making too many jokes, so I'm going to kind of stay out of politics from now on.
Well, I'm sorry to hear that. It's really, it's tragedy. You know, it's a disgrace.
Yeah, I know, huh? But you're going to run for president again?
Yes, I figured I would. I have to come back. It'll be glorious. I will be Donald J. Trump, the president of the United States. But until then, I wanted to learn an Ojibwe phrase of the day.
Oh, you want to learn some Ojibwe?
Yes, indeed I would. What's your Ojibwe phrase of the day, Nanaboozhoo?
Well, we were talking about the weather and that, but how about this one? Gitche Manadu Gizas. January is coming up, and in Ojibwe, we call that the Great Spirit Moon.
Gitche Manadu Gizas, the Great Spirit Moon, January. You know, I was the Great Spirit President. You know, you can ask anybody. Ask my friend Rudy Giuliani. You know, as I understand it, he might be going to China.
You think so?
Actually, I don't know. I just like saying the words Rudy Giuliani and China.
Yeah, I know you do.
So Gitche Manadu Giza, the Great Spirit Moon. That's what your people call January?
Yeah, I guess so. The Ojibwe speakers would call this phase, not phase of the moon, I guess, but this, you know, the moon, this moon. There are 13 moons in a year.
I am well aware of how many times the moon goes through its phases. I am, after all, Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, we know who you are. How's everything else going in your life? How's that old lady of yours?
Oh, you mean Melania?
Yeah, how is Melania?
Oh, she's all right, I suppose. She's a long-suffering wife. She puts up with a lot, and I give her credit for that. I think I will let her live.
Well, that's really nice of you.
Hi, Donald. Who is that? It's me. It's Natasha. Well, hello, Natasha. How are you, dear? Oh, I'm doing pretty good. How are you? I am doing tremendous. I'm running for president again, as you know. Can I count on your support? Oh, yeah, sure. So you're going to vote for me? Well, I don't know about you. You have my moral support. Well, but why won't you vote for me? I'm not going to vote anymore. You have to vote. It is your civic duty.
Yeah, I'm not going to vote anymore either.
Why wouldn't you vote? It is the greatest honor of an American citizen to vote for their new leader, Donald J. Trump.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, it's awfully cold, and maybe we will. I'll let you know. How about that? Let us think on it.
All right. I'll get back to you on that. But until then, NanaBOOZHOO, I must bid you a farewell. I must bid you an adieu. How do you say goodbye in Ojibwe?
We don't say goodbye. We say, I will see you again. Gigawabamin, Minowa.
Well then, Gigawabamin, Minowa, NanaBOOZHOO. And Gigawabamin, Minowa, Natasha. Gigawabamin, Minowa, Donald. I will see you again. Yes, indeed you will. Indeed you will.
What? That was kind of weird. Yeah, he's a little creepy. Just a little bit. I don't know. I mean, he's not like sniffing hair and hiring every degenerate gay guy he can find, Joe Biden. Creepy. I know. How about that guy? There's the latest one is a lipstick wearing mustached bald guy who steals women's underwear in airports. Biden hired him to do something. Yeah, I know. But yeah, Biden loves his alternative lifestyle people.
I know. He's woke.
Yeah, he is.
Hey, he's online too.
Who?
Joe Biden.
Joe Biden's online too?
Yeah, he is.
What? That's insane. I can't. Why would a president call into our show? That's maddening. Hello, Mr. President. Welcome to the BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO podcast. You're on the air.
Huh? Come on, man. It's Joe Biden. It's President Joe Biden.
Yeah, Mr. President, how are you? Welcome to the show.
Huh? Come on, man. I'm just trying to. What is that? Who's got the good smelling shampoo?
Oh, that would be me. This is Suave.
No, not you. There's a girl. Who's that girl?
Natasha?
Hi, Mr. President. Hey there, Natasha. Yeah, I like the smell of your hair. What kind of shampoo is that? You can't smell my hair through the phone. No, I'm just kidding. Come on, man. I like the kid. What?
What?
What you talking about, Jack?
I'm not talking about anything. What do you want?
I want to learn the Ojibwe word of the day. Come on, man. That's all I want. What's your Ojibwe word of the day?
Ojibwe word of the day is George W. Bush.
What now?
He sounds just like George Bush.
Yeah, he does.
Anin, Ojibwe buck. How is the weather? Is our Ojibwe question of the day.
Come on, man. Anin, Ojibwe buck. How's the weather? No, seriously. How is the weather? No joke.
The weather's cold. Gisana. Gitchi Gisana. It's really cold. Gitchi Gisana Nungum. It is very cold today, Mr. President.
Gitchi Gisana Nungum. It's very cold today, Jack. Come on, man. You're fat.
What?
You wanna challenge me to a race? I'll race. There was a time when if I was a little younger, I'd take you back around to the woodshed and knock you out.
I beg your pardon, Mr. President?
No, I'm kidding. Come on, man. That's a joke. I was just joking there. No fooling. That was a joke.
Yeah, okay. So how's everything else going in, we were just talking about you. You sure would like to hire weirdos.
What are you talking about, man?
Well, you hired that, who's that lady who is now in charge of something? Something Levine. Yeah, Mrs. Levine.
Oh, Admiral Levine.
Yeah, Admiral Levine. He seems like a weirdo.
No, man, he's a transgendered.
He's a what?
He's a transgendered lady.
Is that how that works? Or is he a transgendered man?
He's a man who transgendered into a lady. Now he's a lady. Because transgendered women, they are women. And they smell good.
Okay. But then what's up with that bald guy? He got arrested again for stealing luggage at the airport?
Yeah, I can't remember his name. I hired him because I thought he was a lady.
Well, he is a lady.
Oh, that mustached bald dude in the ladies' clothing?
In the stolen clothing?
Yeah, that feller.
Well, he's not a fellow. He's a transgendered woman. He is a real woman.
Yeah, right. You know, I mean, no fooling, he is.
Yeah, listen, I better get going. Quit hiring weirdos.
All right, man. Hey, how y'all say goodbye in Ojibwe? I want to know. I do, Jack.
Okay. We don't say goodbye. We say, Gigawabamin, Minowa.
Gigawabamin, Minowa, Nanaboozhoo. And I mean that, I'm not lying. That's a God's honest truth. We're going to Hades in a handbasket, but that's a God's honest truth. All right, I'll see you later.
Mr. President?
Huh? What? Who's there?
You got to hang up the phone.
What? Who is this?
All right. I didn't want to hang up on the president, but come on. We got a show to do.
Yeah. He's slowing down.
He is slowing down. Can we just all agree on that? Mr. Biden is slowing down. He needs a cup of tea. Nice, one of those Afghans or whatever, shawls. Comfy chair, fire. That's enough, Mr. President. I'm not saying you have to give the job to Trump. And I'm certainly not saying you got to give it to Kamala. But on behalf of America... Can you do that?
Yeah, I think you can.
On behalf of all of us Americans, not just the Native Americans, but all the Americans. Yeah, that's good. You can go now. We'll take it from here. We got to get rid of him before he does any more damage. I don't know. So what else is going on, sweetie?
Oh, I don't know. I was thinking about going outside, saying the prayers.
Saying a prayer?
Gonna put on my tobacco.
But it's so cold.
No, I don't care. I got my scarf.
Does everyone remember when the guy posted public pics of him and his partner in their gross public kink gear? I remember. Why isn't that coming up in the news after his arrest? Yeah, no kidding. Jessica, what was that? I just love the tone of this. Yeah. I remember. You know, we all see it. We're all expected just to stomach it and go, yeah, whatever. No, I'm not going to judge you for wearing leather bondage gear. And why am I the bad guy for saying, don't show your butt to children? You're a grown man. How dare you, sir? I am a transgendered woman. I'm going to strut around in heels and bondage gear, and you can explain it to your children. Just what we're all about. This, sweetie, is why I want to wait to have children. What are you going to wait for? I don't know. I just can't imagine what it must be like for parents of this generation to have to explain to their kid what's going on. You know, like, hey, Daddy, I can just imagine my kid. Daddy, yes, Junior. Why is the, I wish I could remember what Admiral Rachel Levine, what his main title is. So why is that man wearing a dress? Oh, come on over here, Junior. You know, the first boy is going to be named right after me, so we'll just call him Junior. Or maybe Paul Stanley. We're not naming your first son Paul Stanley. Paul Stanley? Yes, come, Paul Stanley.
I think it'd be a good idea.
But whatever his name is. I have to explain to you what a transgendered woman is. Now, there is what they say it is. Is one thing. And I'm going to explain to you what it really is. And somehow explain it in a way without bringing up all this adult, horrible sexual stuff. You know? They've hidden everything in code words, you know. Oh, gay. Why is that man gay, sweetie? I don't think my son's going to call me sweetie. I hope not. Why is that man gay, Dad? Oh, okay, here. Let me explain gay to you now. My dad just never talked about it at all. My dad didn't explain anything to me. He never was like, hey, son, this is like being gay. I had to learn that in locker rooms and whatever. But thank goodness I didn't have to learn about it during story hour when I was a kindergartner. How was school today, Junior? Well, Dad, a man came in dressed as a woman and read Where the Wild Things Are to us. What was up with that? Oh, here, let me explain something to you, son. I'm just so sick of it. I know. You know, I guess I thought the whole gay thing was a trend that would evolve into something else. You know, in the late 80s and 90s, gay was really cool. They had, like, you know, hidden bars. All your theater buddies were all gay, and, you know, but they were, like, discreet about it. They dressed, like, super preppy and clean cut and stuff. You know, it wasn't like, all right, we're going to be the bondage guy from the Village People now. Come into the schools and tell the kids, teach them the value of tolerance, you know. I don't know. There's the guy who's openly a Satanist, too. There's an open Satanist. Yeah. I mean, we're just watching it unfold one by one. You know, the slippery slope metaphor, those guys were absolutely right. Because now we're going to have to... There's going to be somebody who's married to their dog who, you know, fights for bestiality rights. And we're going to be considered intolerant if we go, no, that's sick. There's something really sick about you. We should take your dog away from you and we should put you down. Excuse me. I don't know. Hey, John Redcorn's here, sweetie. Well, hi, John. BOOZHOO, John. What's going on? Oh, Kaya says, Jessica Waboos is my favorite Indian. Yeah, she's pretty popular around here, too. Everybody loves Jessie Waboos. But, you know, Jessie gets like 3 or 4 cool points because she's got like a really darling little daughter. Yeah, you know. It's like Jessica is kind of cute on her own, but then her cute kid gives her 3 cute points. She goes up in cute scale. Yeah. That's why I want to get a really adorable puppy. Why? Because then I'll look cuter. Why don't you just carry around like a really cute teddy bear? Because then I'd probably get beat up in Bemidji. Yeah, you would. You could carry around Waboos. You could carry around Bagheera. Bagheera? Yeah. Carry my big old fat black cat around town. No, Bagheera's not very cute. Oh, he's cute. No, he's not. He's just this side of scary. Big old black cat. Thing weighs more than you do. Anyway. So, what have we learned today, sweetie? Oh, I don't know, that the presidents watch our show. Yeah. Presidents watch our show. The White House is full of deviants. I feel like a certain kind of pressure to have like pushback on all the woke stuff because the Muppet Show has gotten so, like, Gonzo is straight up transgendered. Really? Yep. Gonzo. Remember Gonzo, the hook-nosed whatever he was supposed to be? Yeah, what is Gonzo? Is he an animal? I don't know. He has this horrible hook nose, and he doesn't look human. But anyway, Gonzo came out as a... and this is the worst of it. Oh. When Gonzo came out, it was on the Muppet Babies. Oh, yeah, that's right. So they're promoting transgender children by showing Gonzo wearing a dress and every one of his friends, with no exception, fully embracing and encouraging and validating that, yes, you're not just a dude wearing a dress. You are indeed some kind of magical, two-spirited individual who was born in the wrong body. You know, that's not real, you guys. You can't be born in the wrong... Your soul doesn't have a gender. Whoops. I guess God made a mistake. You know, when I was a spirit in the womb, I was this butch dude, but I was accidentally born into a woman's body? No. That's not how that works. Idiots. But, so Gonzo, you know, so Muppet Show, and Kermit the Frog was the original woke. He started the campaign of brainwashing people to accept homosexuality. Because remember that Rainbow Connection? That's right. He wrote Rainbow Connection. Someday we'll find it. The Rainbow Connection. The lovers, the dreamers, and me. Yeah, lovers. I know. The lovers. What kind of lovers, Kermit? Why are you singing about lovers to children? That's totally inappropriate. Yeah, I knew what you were talking about when I was a kid. I had to learn about this stuff earlier than I should have. But luckily not as early as these kids have to learn it now. I'm not going to tell the story of the original time my older brother tried to tell me where babies come from. because it is really gross. He was a first grader. I was in Head Start. And the story ends with him saying, and then it's kind of like the mom poops out the baby. And that was the least gross part of his description of what happens. But now, someday we'll find it. This rainbow connection, this connection of what the rainbow represents between children and these guys lurking around transgendered story hour. And it's not just, I'm not, okay, fine, you guys. I understand why you want to do it. You have this agenda of mainstreaming men in dresses dancing in burlesque, right? But what annoys me is that the schools are so behind it. Your average liberal arts education major, working towards tenure, whatever, teaching science in the 5th grade, is an ally. They'll have a gay pride flag in their classroom. Okay, have you thought it through, teachers? Are you telling kids they should have pride in this activity? Why should you be proud of doing the thing that I can't talk about because it's so disgusting? Because we quit thinking about what it is. What is it that makes a person gay? Take pride in that. No. If you want to take pride in being a married person who had children, okay, kinda, I'll let that fly. Oh, I'm so proud of my family. I got married, and me and the old lady here, we made 5 kids. Okay, that's fine. I'm a breeding machine, and oh, look how fertile my wife is. Okay, where's that guy's parade? I want to see the Family Guy parade every, St. Patrick's Day. Anyway. But so these teachers, they're the ones who are inviting in the town weirdo to read to the kids. Nobody's called us up to read to children. That's true. Hey, schools, how would you like a straight, cisgender, normal guy story hour? I'm going to call it that too. This Thursday at the library, come for a normal person story hour. How about this? Nah, I don't want to get into the debate. I could really take this into a mean area. But, I don't know. We're running out of time. You want to get up here? Sure. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know why I just made myself crabby. I'm always just keeping it too real, says Jesse Wabooz. Yeah, I know. Can we finally just talk real, everybody? We've all been put into these days of political correctness and being woke. And, I want to bring hate back. What do you mean? Every time somebody gets called out for not accepting whatever the current, thing is, the person says, I have no heart. I have no hate in my heart. Hey, that's hate speech. And then the person has to say, no, I have no hate. What's wrong with hate? I hate a lot of stuff. Why can't you have hate? I hate not being able to be honest about it. I hate that. That sucks. I'm not into that at all. I hate it. And sometimes I hate stuff that doesn't directly affect me. How about that? You're not allowed to hate somebody else's behavior. You know, when I see a man dressed in a thong dancing in front of children and his butt is exposed, I hate that. I hate looking at it. I hate that he's doing it in front of those kids. Kind of hate that guy. You know, I'm just saying, going that far. People think, oh, if you say that, that means you just hurt him. You know, I'm not gonna physically assault anybody. I never have, whatever. But I hate that activity. I think it's gross. I hate a lot of stuff, sweetie. Do you? Hey. And on that note, maybe you can cheer up the crowd. Maybe I can cheer up you. Yeah. All right. Oh, but wait, we got a cool song. Here's a song Michael Lyons wrote. And me and Natasha and Emily sing. It's called Wake and Bake. Wake and bake. Now, what does that refer to? Oh, I think you know, sweetie. I have no idea. I think you know very well. Wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. And one day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. So it goes, or so they say. Time's like a mountain scale. Well, I don't know, but I can't complain. God knows I've got my own escape. Sometimes I just might, even in the middle of the night. Sometimes and someday, sometimes, well, I wake and bake. But it's got nothing to do with you. I've got no one, still you won't do. And after today I'd say we are quite through. But I know you won't break down, you won't miss a step, you won't be around, you'll never forget it. One day, when I'm old and gray, I might look back and say that these were the golden days. One day, when I'm old and I'm gray, I might look back and say this was the price I paid. Even in the middle of the day, Stephen grins a little, so they say. Sometimes, well, I wake and bake.
BOOZHOO! Oh, brr. Gitchikasanadungoom. Indeed. It is really cold today. Zugipun, it's snowing a little bit. Bungi Zugipun. A little bit of snow. Oh, Ishwa Anima A Good Monday. I was thinking yesterday, where does the word Monday come from? Does it come from mundane? Oh, it's so mundane, just regular old Monday. Monday, Monday, la la, hoka hey, hoka hey. Hey, BOOZHOO, Beneshiag. Hello, birds. There's a chickadee up here. There's a couple of them. Gitchi Ganashin. Gitchi Ganashin. It's a little chickadee. You guys don't mind. The chickadees get really fat this time of year. I mean, they're not fat. They can just get lots of feathers. They're little puff balls of feathers. And they weigh just nothing. I remember one winter, we had a lot of snow and there was not much to eat for the birds. And we never feed birds, you know. But I went outside with some sunflower seeds in my hand. And I just stood there for a while. And this little chickadee came down, landed in my hand. And took some of the sunflower seeds. And then flew away. It came by for a long time. Like, you know, he was looking at it going, that looks pretty good. I don't know if I trust her, but... And eventually he flew up and I held him in my hand. And I realized, wow, no wonder you guys can fly. You weigh nothing. My glove weighed more than that bird. I got some bird seeds and flew away. Birds are weird. Some people say that birds are messengers. They'll carry your prayers. Some people think they're carriers of spirits. I had a friend who believed his daughter visited him one last time in the form of a hummingbird. She had passed away 3 days earlier, and he was really sad about it. Of course. And he was standing out there, and a little hummingbird came up right to his eyes and just buzzed there for a little while and went away. And he said it felt like his daughter, because it felt like my daughter was coming to say goodbye. I don't know. You're asking me, will our love grow? Gawin in Gakain Dunzine. Gawin in Gakain Dunzine. I don't know. I'm just a little girl. I don't know nothing. Do 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 do. Gawin in Gakain Dunzine Gitchi Manadu. I don't know, Great Spirit. I've got so many questions for such a simple mind. But I'm going to offer you some tobacco and say a little prayer. Great Spirit, please accept my tobacco. Gitchi Manadu. Deka Odapana Niwi Asema. Thank you for everything that you do today. Mikwech ka iji kakina keku. Ka iji chikea nungum. Thank you for this life. Mikwech ka iji bimadazian. Thank you for the weather, even though it's really cold. Mikwech ka iji webak. Thank you for healing my heart. Miigwech Nande. And thank you for listening. Dash miigwech bizadawiyeg. Amen. Ape and gay. Oh, a little bird told me. I was outside, a little bird told me. I have a cousin we call Birdie. And we've called her Birdie for so long. I'll be honest with you, I don't remember her real name. I don't think she was born called Birdie. But you ever notice that? How Indian people give everybody nicknames? It's like, why don't we just name them the nickname? It's like your mom will give you a name, and then your grandpa just immediately starts calling you something else. And it becomes your nickname. It's like, what? Why? I don't know. There's a lot of people in my family have nicknames. And some of them are just like descriptors. They became nicknames and they're totally inappropriate. I had a cousin called Sister. You're like, what? You're just like, hi, sister. She wasn't my sister. She was my cousin. We just called her Sister. There was Duke. Duke, we never called him his real name, but even his nickname had nicknames. His nickname was Dukes, and sometimes they called him Chi-Chi Marmaduke. And then eventually just called him Chi-Chi, or Cheech. You know, you're like, what? How did that come around? I know a guy whose nickname was more popular than his real name. They called him Big Stink. Okay. You know, you couldn't call him, handsome and strong. Nope, Big Stink. And then sometimes people just call him Stinky or Stink for short. Hey, Stink. Booger. I shouldn't even say this. But just so you know, Indians can be politically incorrect too. My elders told me that back in the days of the grandfathers, there was the one black guy who had the same name as the guy from Huckleberry Finn and Tom Sawyer. N-word Jim. But they didn't call him N-word Jim, and eventually his nickname just became Nig. And you'd answer to it, hey, Nig, come over here. Yes, sir. This is back in the old days, though. But nicknames. Nanaboozhoo gives me lots of, they're not really nicknames. They're like terms of endearment. Sweetie. Weenie Mushane, which is Ojibwe for a sweetheart. Baby doll. He kind of says stuff like that. And I call him the same thing. That's... Once in a while he'll use my real name, but... Terms of endearment. Well, I suppose. Brr. Gisana. It is cold. Gisana noon goom. Anin Asia buck. Well, I'll tell you, Anin Asia buck. Get you gisana noon goom. It is very cold today. So, I guess I'll go back, birds. But I'll see you again. Gigawababin, Minoa, Beneshiag. Beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Bonjour.
Hi, sweetie.
You ready to come in?
Yeah, can you pick me up?
You got it. 1 to teleport.
Make it so, number 1.
Hi, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Is it cold outside?
It's really cold. But no, it's not like shockingly cold. It's just kind of like regular cold. And let me try to take my scarf off. I don't know why this is so hard. Never mind. Anywho, Michael, you want me to try to sell you a book?
Sell me a book?
Or sell one of your books?
Yeah, you got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to support the show, you can always click in the description box. We've got links to Patreon, PayPal, and GoFundMe. And Michael Lyons, the rockstar cartoonist, has books for sale at Amazon.com. Books like Little Cutie, A Teddy Bear's Vision Quest. And if you'd like to learn more Ojibwe words and phrases, Ojibwe words and phrases is also available at Amazon.com. Otherwise, baby. Should I land the plane?
Yep. Unless you have something more you want to add, Michael.
Michael?
Nope, that's good. Just remind him to come back tomorrow.
All right. And on that note, we will be returned tomorrow at who knows what time. The plan was to go on at 8 o'clock this morning. We didn't make it.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, just want to say, miigwech gabisundawieg. Thank you for listening. Dash miigwech ganawabieg. And thank you for watching. Button. BOOZHOO NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. My name is Natasha. This is the rockstar cartoonist Michael Lyons.
Hey, thanks so much, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.
And this over here, oh, the love of my life, NANABOOZHOO.
Okay, miigwech.
And I will see you again. Gigawabamin. Minawa. Hawa.
All right, good job, you guys.
Oh, thanks. You too.
Well, I didn't do anything. I just sat here.
I know, but you have to run some stuff.
All right, what should we do now?
Well, I don't know. Now that the rest of the day, do you want to watch your replay?
Yeah, we could.
I tell you what, I'll just be glad to get out of character. You know, I can only fake this voice for so long.
You gonna start using your real voice?
Do you mind if I do?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Well, okay. I guess, that was a pretty good show.
No, I'm just kidding, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you tomorrow. What if next time I pretend like I don't know the cameras are on?
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, boys, I'm going to change. And I just take off all my clothes.
We probably get more views.
Yeah.